going on, guys? ChaseWins.com, Venture Sports Consulting. Happy Friday to everyone. So, good day yesterday. I had to make kind of a long video yesterday since I had not done a video in a while. Wanted to get a few announcements out there, what we were doing, had not been doing, so on and so forth, plus give you some free plays in some of the horse racing action yesterday. And like I said on video, I didn't think that the number 6 pick was going to make it. The video was going to make it out in time. It was on the premium card. It was a winner. But the number 9 race, Temple, the 2 plays we gave you in that, both easy winners. Temple wins outright, plus 225. Plus the show wager was a winner. And then the sling wager that we gave you with Remington, that one was a scratch. So it was a no bet. No harm, no foul, no money lost because it was scratch. So let's do a recap of yesterday, everything that we had. And then we will move on to today and tell you what we got going on. And I don't know, again, I haven't done videos, for a few weeks. So, I know that there are some days that the internet seems to be running slow, which I understand because, hell, everybody's at home. So, they're all streaming Netflix or on social media or doing whatever it is they do. So it's not surprising that stuff is running slow, but it took an absurd amount of time yesterday to get the video loaded. So one of the issues that we ran into yesterday was with the announcements for the We Are Sports Foundation doing the donations and people being able to get the specials that we were running. It didn't leave a lot of time because, it was only going to go through yesterday. And I kind of stepped away from the computer and work yesterday to have a conference call with Jerry Valdez, my co-founder, at about 7 o'clock last night. So, and at that time, there were just stuff still pouring in. And I was like, it's not my fault that the video took so long, but it's not their fault either. So I can't just cut them off. So sent a bunch of emails back late last night letting them know that we would take care of it this morning. So I've extended it through today. We'll do it through about the same time. I'll probably be working until 7 or 8 o'clock tonight. I got a lot of questions that I kind of generically answered yesterday, but didn't go into specific details. So I'll try to make it as specific as possible here. You still may need to email me if you have a question that's not directly answered on the video. So, everybody probably understood what I was saying about the Year All Access. That's a $4,000 package. It's a value of $19,000 if you were to buy every single thing that the All Access 1-year pass, gives you. So that's everything. It doesn't matter what sport it is, how high the play is rated. It doesn't matter. That gives you every single thing for 12 months. We sell it for $4,000. We run specials from time to time. Black Friday for Christmas, do a New Year special usually, things like that. And then, 1 or 2 random ones throughout the year. But usually people wait on those discounts. We have a lot of people that just, will purchase the pass at normal price because they know the value of it. But there are some people that, wait patiently, and then when it comes out, they want it. What I meant by that 1-year pass is it's a $500 donation. It goes straight to the We Are Sports Foundation, straight to COVID-19 relief, and you get that 1-year all access in return for that. But it's not just that. You actually get 15 months versus 12 months, and you get all of the stuff that we're putting out now for no addition. So you get everything that's put out now, every international sport, international baseball, horse racing, soccer, everything. And no, I do not give you wagers on video games. And then when normal sports start back, which is probably what you're most interested in, that's when your 15 months truly begin. Same thing goes with if you want to do the month pass. And instead of a month, you're actually going to get 45 days plus everything we're doing now. The same thing will go if you want to buy a week pass. I'll give you an extra week for free. So you pay $100, you get 2 weeks instead of one. You can use that now. You can use that when American sports return. That's completely up to you. You just have to specify. Same thing goes with a season. You want to buy a season of a sport. It doesn't matter if you know that it's not going to be until this winter, like next basketball season. I'll give you another sport of your choice absolutely free. Baseball, that's the one people were really asking me about. Hey, can I buy MLB and then get NFL for free? Yes. You have to contact me today, though. You're not going to see the stuff on the site where you get all that. It's all going to be done manually. So you have to let me know what you want. We'll work it out. Once the donation is confirmed through the donation portal, then everything's activated within a matter of 2 or 3 minutes. And if you want to change some things up, and you've got something that you might think would be an oddball request, it's better to ask than not. So let me know on that. Or if you don't care about the packages and you just want to purchase some of the merchandise, feel free to go down to the links below for Chase Wins merchandise, Outfielders Anonymous podcast merchandise. That's what everybody's loving right now. And then all of the We Are Sports stuff. We've got some We Are Baseball stuff coming out today. All of the trademarks are approved now. So we are good to launch those new designs for hoodies, t-shirts, compression pants, accessories, everything. So, and it's quick shipping time too. So let me know on that if you have any questions. Recap from yesterday. Let's see. Let me pull it up right here. And then when you purchase or when you go to today's plays, the recap from yesterday is there. So that's kind of how we do horse racing some days. The previous day's card will actually be left on the bottom. The new days will be on the top. And we've got some really, really good long shots for today. We've got a long shot at plus 2,200, a plus 900, a plus 800. So really good value today. So yesterday, race 1 at Gulfstream was horse number 10, Laska, plus 155. Show wager, winner there. Race number 2, we actually had 2 horses that we picked out at half-unit wagers, one being somewhat of a long shot at plus 600. We did not win race 2. We move on over to race 3, where that was the one that kind of took a hit because Make a Mint horse number 6 came in 4th, needed to come in 3rd. We dropped that one. But then we get into a nice little stretch. So Willing to Speed, race number 5. Plus 300 show wager, easy winner there. Horse ended up winning outright. Race number 6, we had horse number 2, Untitled, at minus 135. That was the only horse where you actually had to lay juice. That one was a winner, won outright. Race number 7, that one was actually a scratch. That one was Fat Man. That's the horse's name, was supposed to be a main track only. That was kind of the one I was telling you about yesterday where we knew it had already scratched before I did the video. But that one was on the premium card. Race number 9, Temple, we had 2 wagers on that, the show and the outright winner. Both of them won. Race number 2 at Remington Park, Wagon Trails plus 200. That was horse number 2. Easy win there. And then race number 3, which we gave you out for free. So that was a scratch, no bet, no harm, no foul. A scratch, if anybody doesn't know, in horse racing is the equivalent of a push. It's like it never existed. And then yesterday we also gave out a head-to-head involving that same horse, Temple, going up and winning against Opry. That was a nice winner. And then we did drop one head-to-head on Mow and Go. That one we did drop at minus 115, so not a lot of damage there. So a good day of profit. Obviously, the instructions are at the top of the card every day, telling you if it's highlighted in yellow, what you need to do, what you need to be wagering. Now, that amount is going to vary based on what your bankroll is, what you consider to be a unit, or however you rate it. But it's very easy to follow those instructions to make sure that you are betting correctly, because it doesn't matter if your unit is $100 or $1,000. it's all going to give you the same amount of ROI percentage in the end as long as you follow the steps accordingly. And it's very self-explanatory how everything's done. Obviously, you'll double that wager if it's a top play. And if it ever is a top play, it will be labeled top play, very clear, so there's no confusion. So for today, let's go to a couple of later races. Let's go to Oaklawn. No, I tell you what. Let's do this. Let me see what time this race starts versus what time it is now. Just to make sure that you've got plenty of time to get it. Gulfstream Park Race 3, horse number 3, Panaria, plus 165. I really like that horse. That's one I doubt you'll actually have time to play. So we're going to go down to race number 8. Horse number 2, plus 275, Secret Stash. Like that one. A lot of people are on horse number 3, Eve of War, at plus 140. That's the one that's being heavily bet right now. If you wanted to place a show wager on Eve of War, that actually would be not a bad bet. More than likely, that one would actually pose a pretty good chance of winning. But being that it's only a plus 140, being that it is the favorite horse, you're not going to gain a ton of profit. But profit's profit. But if you do want to bet a outright race winner on that one, horse number 2, Secret Stash, plus 275 would be our selection. You could also do a show wager on that horse as well. You could do an across-the-board wager to have win, play, show, all of it. As far as some long shots, now again, on these long shots, you really have to use your best judgment as to what you want to, actually risk on it. The payouts are very large, so you don't have to wager your normal premium or anything like that. I'll tell you what, one more I'll give you. Race number 9 at Oaklawn Park is one that we put a small wager on. Strike that as the horse at plus 225. But the long shot wagers are something that you could bet small money, low risk, win one of them, and it could make up for anything bad that could occur during the day. So on that one, we've got long shots at Oaklawn Park and Gulfstream today. I'll give you the big one. That's race number 3, so we'll hold off on that one just to make sure you actually get something. Tell you what. Gulfstream Park Race 7, there's a good long shot on Joe DiBaggio. Yes, DiBaggio, plus 900 on that one. So even though on race number 7 we actually have a premium wager that people will be betting, you could put a half unit, a quarter unit, something like that. If your normal unit is $100, you could put $25, $50, whatever you want. If you're doing if you're betting with a bookie that does a pari-mutuel system, that's one thing, because obviously the overall odds can come down based on how much money comes in on that horse. I do not think you're going to get a lot of money in on it, so I don't think it'll change much, if at all. It could actually go up. Just make sure that you tell them, and accredited books will already do this, when the betting window closes for it and you can no longer wager on it, which is 5 to 6 minutes before the race actually will start, make sure they send you what your odds are going to be. Because I have people that are telling me, hey, my guy, which they're talking about their local guy, they'll have a horse that's plus, we just had one a couple of weeks back. It was 8-1 odds, plus 800, and it won. Well, he's like, man, I only got paid out 600. And I said, well, and he sent me the information. I said, why are they not sending you what the odds are, until 30 or 45 minutes after the race? And they're like, oh, winner plus 600. So you have no idea what to expect. Is it going to be right? Is it going to be wrong? Are they going to shaft you? What? Just make sure that you're getting taken care of, that you're not getting screwed right out in the open. But there's your free plays for today. It's going to be another big day. We have a very big card, bigger than normal for today. We will have horse racing tomorrow at Gulfstream Park, as well as, depending on weather, we should have 3 tracks we have action in. Gulfstream for sure, because they're not supposed to be expecting any bad weather. Saturdays are always big races there. Sunday we probably will as well. So we should have a lot of horse racing over the next 2 days. So if you wanted a 3-day pass and you bought it today, I'll give you Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. And, you'll get everything we put out, any sport, or if you wanted to do a week and do a donation versus just buying the week, email me first, chase@chasewins.com. I'll give you 2 weeks. You can use it however you want to, per the little promo we're running. So make sure you do that. Email me, chase@chasewins.com, if you have any questions. Like I said, up until somewhere between 6 and 8 o'clock tonight, I'll be working. I'm getting through people as they come in. I'm having, emails answered almost immediately. If you have not been answered yet, you are in line. So we're just doing it as they come in. So if you want to take advantage of one of these deals, because there are going to be some announcements involving Major League Baseball. There was another announcement per se, I guess you could word it like that, discussed yesterday that involves more of a detailed set-in-place plan. And they'll have to wait about a week to see if that's going to be feasible based on the state that they're trying to do this in. And then there is also something involving the NHL, which that would have been the most likely sport to not come back and finish out their season as far as the major 4 American sports. Now it has gone from that to, I was speaking with a team salesperson. They do sales and marketing for a affiliate of the Carolina Hurricanes in Raleigh, North Carolina, and sent me some information, said, look, this is where we were at last week, and then as of this morning, this is where we're sitting. They've got approval to do a lot of things as long as this health crisis, whatever you want to word it as, keeps going on the track that it's going for the next week before they finalize the plans and start actually trying to spend the money and resources to do so. So that's really good news. The one that I thought probably wouldn't come back is making every effort to do so, and they've jumped ahead of things like the NBA. So make sure you take advantage of it now, because when stuff comes back, and you're buying stuff at normal price, you're going to wish you had taken advantage of that. And you don't have to use it now. You can wait and use all of it then. That's your choice. So just take advantage of it. All right, so free plays, there you go. Recap, there you go. I'm going to try to go live here in a few minutes if it will let me. A few minutes ago, YouTube would not allow me to sync my streaming software up. So I don't know why. I'm going to try to get here in about 15 minutes. If it works, great. I'll see you there. If not much I can do. So check that out. Follow me on Twitter @PicksChase. I'll throw up some more free picks later on for some of the later races that we did not pull the trigger on, but I think that as horses are now getting scratched in some of these races, they could turn into something we're going to lay money on. So, all right, guys, appreciate you tuning in, and I will see you back tomorrow. Thanks.